والحب يا الله يا سري. Assalamu alaikum, Slayer. Slayer. Slayer? Is that, yeah, that's how you say it, right? Slayer. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Wait, I just realized. Oh no, what the heck? You cannot see the chat. Oh, damn. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Oh, wow, you can see my entire webcam. Or so, no, my entire PC. How do I? There we go. Hold up. Oh, what the heck is going on, guys? How to open the chat box, boys? There we go. Oh, there we go. You can see the chat. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, frick. I don't want to butcher your name, bro. Bazir underscore DA.R. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing really, really good. I want to just speak with some people. I know it's like Maghrib time for me, so I'm gonna have to like take a break. I'll but I'll tell you guys when it's Maghrib. Don't worry. For now, it's not Maghrib time yet, so don't worry about that. But I want to just speak with some people if some people are awake and whatever. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Whoever is in this chat. Hope everyone's doing well. And let me know if you guys have any questions, anything you guys want to speak about. I'm all open. I'm still trying to figure out how I can add like background nasheeds to this. So while you guys chat, I'm gonna try. Anyone got any nasheed recommendations? Without any musical instruments, obviously. How do I? Where's the? I don't know how to do it, bro. Audio, MIDI setup. Yeah, I can't figure this thing out, bro. Well, I just had such a deep voice. I can't figure this out. Sorry, my testosterone probably rised up because I'm a top 1% alpha male, so that's why. Yeah, I can't figure this out, boys. Okay, so let me just screen recording with audio. Get rid of this and include this. Okay. Maybe I might be able to figure out the background sounds. I'm gonna try figuring this out. So oh crap. I'm so wait, my bad, guys. My bad. Audio. And then screen recording with audio. I don't know if I figured this out. Can you give me advice on how to be more consistent self-improvement? Usually do whatever I have for 2 to 3 weeks, and because of exams and stuff, I put away self-improvement and get back weeks after. It's a good question. Okay, I'll answer that one. No worries. Hello, Mahi. I hope you are doing well. I have a question for you. What's the experience? What's the experience has deeply changed the way you see life? Okay, I'm gonna answer both of them, inshallah. But before I answer them, just give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to figure something out, and I can't seem to figure it out. I feel like an old grandpa right now. Wait, out. and I can't seem to figure. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys? Did you guys hear like the background? Someone put like a one or something, or like figure it out. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hopefully you're doing well. Wait, oh god, how do I? Oh, guys, I feel like an old grand. No, man. Okay, I'll figure it out later, guys. I'll figure out all the stuff later. For now, okay, let me answer some questions. Can you give me advice on how to be more consistent in self improvement? Usually do whatever I have to do for 2 to 3 weeks, and because of exams, I yeah. I mean, the first thing I would say, I'm guessing brother, right? Brother Bazir. What's your beliefs on these habits? Are you just doing them because it's fun to do them? If you're so in the stream, by the way, like, are you just doing them because it's fun to do them? Or, oh, like someone said it's good for me to, like, what do you think about these habits? Like, what do you think about self improvement? Do you think it's very important? And how important do you think it is? I want to ask you that question. If you're still on this stream, leave a comment, inshallah. Hello, Mahi. Hope you're doing well. I have a question for you. What's the experience that has deeply changed the way you see life? I mean, I haven't lived that long. I'm the level, like, I'm only 21. But probably my first university semester. If I have to choose one, it would be the first year of university, the first semester of university. Or I guess I would just say 2022. But are you asking for one experience? Sorry, I think my mic is very loud. How do I? Are you asking for one experience, or are you asking for like a year? If you're asking for one experience itself, maybe Umrah, maybe going to Umrah. Not gonna lie, that's the only experience like that changed the way I see a lot of stuff. You know, if it's one experience, Umrah 100%. Like, bro, I went into Umrah not being the closest of Muslims, and I came out of Umrah, alhamdulillah, like just purely more Islamic, more, more of a Muslim. I made that part of my actual identity. I started wearing thobes more. I started wearing imama or whatever, like stuff like that. Not because of fun, but I feel like it's important. I love being on self improvement, but when study hits, etc., I give more time to studies and less time to self improvement. Also, this year is my last high school year. Hmm. Not because of fun, but I feel like it's important. I love being on self improvement. I mean, you can always prioritize studies, right? But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Mashallah, you're almost done high school, bro. That's really good, mashallah. But let me ask you this. What does it mean by getting off self improvement to you? Like, what does that mean? Does that mean like I'm sleeping late? Does that mean that I'm scrolling more? Does that mean, like, define what self improvement means to you, and then tell me, how did you fall off self improvement? What did you stop doing? That was right. Let me ask you that question if you're still here. What is the one thing in your life that you're most grateful for? What is the one thing in your life that you're most patient for? Damn, these are some deep questions, guys. Damn, you guys are asking some good questions. What is the one thing in life that that you're most grateful for? Probably going to probably Islam, right? Not probably, it is. And I'm not just saying that because I'm supposed to say that as a Muslim, but like genuinely, if you deep it, what is the one thing in my life? Yeah, I mean the only purpose I'm on this dunya is for to be a Muslim. So I would say Islam, right? But to dive a little bit deeper, I would just say I'm grateful to be disciplined. If that even is a thing, like one thing, I'm grateful to be disciplined, right? Because think about it like this: just the skill of discipline alone, with the permission of Allah, just with the skill of discipline alone, you can achieve the wildest of things of life. As long as you have discipline, you can, you know, achieve anything in your life with the permission of Allah. So if it's one thing, obviously Islam, but like more specifically discipline, because Islam is discipline. Islam is this, you know. The question is inspired by Wabil al Sayyib by Ibn al Qayyim al Jawzi. Oh, rahimahullah. Wow. Really recommend the book. What particular aspect of Islam makes you most grateful or patient? That's a really good question, bro. I really appreciate the book recommendation. I love Ibn al Qayyim, rahimahullah. I don't know much about him, obviously, but I want to know more about him. Right? I know there's a series called Adawat Dawa, like a book, but like there's a series on AMU, so I want to watch that inshallah. But really recommend. What part of Islam makes you most grateful or patient? I think probably the afterlife, in the sense like it saves you from the afterlife in a way, you know, like Allah rewards those who are believers. So yeah, I think that's the main aspect of Islam. That the fact that like okay, it gives you a safe ground, if that makes sense. Like it's the key to Jannah, right? You have to be a Muslim. It's the book I recommend you read. Before Dawah Dawah, me and Hamza took over your old server. We might do a book reading. Wait, what do you mean? You and Hamza took over my old. Wait, what? Me and Hamza. You mean Hamza? Which Hamza? You might do a book reading of. Wait, my old server, as in your old Discord, like my personal Discord. Damn, the Hamza from old Discord. Oh wait, Hamza. You know the Fisabilillah one. Okay, I think I know which Hamza you're talking about. The one from the brother from Italy, right? You know, if you're talking about that Hamza, I actually see him in the AMU comment section. I'm like, yo, wait, that's the Hamza, like, you know, back in the day. I see him on the AMU comment sections. Like he's mashallah, bro, he's been grinding AMU in a good way. Like he's really seeking knowledge. I don't know about it. It's really good. Like he posts his little like his notes on the in the comments. I'm like, that's pretty cool, mashallah. You know, like that's so sick. Yeah, he's a really sincere person. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Man, that server was fun, yeah. You know what? I haven't even been on Discord since like last summer, like this summer. Like I haven't even opened the app for months. We're accountability partners. That's so sick. That's actually so. That's bro. Hope the Discord actually gave like value. A lot of people said the Discord was like so good, like you know. So that's good. We're planning to revive the Discord again, but this time making our own base, bro. Do it, bro. Do it. I don't really plan on uploading on this channel, guys. I'll be honest. I don't. Man, that sucks, bro. I don't really plan on uploading much on this channel, guys. To be honest, I have no, so that's why it's like with Allah's permission, like I could have grew this channel a lot farther. Obviously, like I have different plans. How can I manage stress and stop overthinking about my future at 18? I think I think overthinking only happens when you're just, and trust me, bro, or sister, I don't know who that is, sister or brother. I'm the biggest overthinker, and I realized overthinking typically only happens when you're just focused on results. When you're focused on result, it's like I could be overthinking about how can I make my videos or my YouTube channel so popular, and I could be overthinking about like 50 different topics, or I can just make a video, or I can upload. You know what I'm trying to say? So the idea is obviously like the Islamic answer here, and what a lot of people would say is have tawakkul, but you need to be more specific. Like, how can I manage stress and stop overthinking? You know what? I'm gonna give you a story. So I was talking to my friend, and I was telling my friend how most people, they always stress before an exam. They always stress before an exam, right? So they have a math exam coming up, and they're stressing. They're like, oh my god, I like life catches up to them, right? They start studying for like hours and hours and hours. But then I told my friend, like, why are these people stressing? The only reason why these people are stressing is because they're not ready, and they're not actually, like, they know themselves deep in their heart that they're not actually ready to do the exam. They've procrastinated for most of the semester. They waited till the end, and then they studied. That's why they're stressing, because they know they haven't done what is required to do. So if you're stressing and thinking about your future, do what you are required to do. Yeah, exactly. Stress is the sunnah of shaitan. Yeah. Do what you're required to do, if that makes sense. All you have to do is take a step forward. I know it's the most basic advice, but there's no like medicine that's gonna stop our stress. The way you stop your stress is by taking action. You don't have to think about who you're gonna be at 50, you know? Anyways, boys, I'm gonna go study, and I'm gonna go pray, and then I'll be back, yeah? I'll be back very soon. My dad's calling me to pray, so I'll just open. Hold up, there's like a thing, right? Boom. So I'll be back, boys. All right, or girls. Assalamu alaikum. I'll be back. That was an awfully long salah, wasn't it? Are people still here? How do I remove this text? There we go. Man, that was the longest salah. I'm kidding. I wasn't actually praying the entire time, obviously. Excuse me. Uh, Hmm. It's a pretty good question. How can I stay consistent with waking up for tahajjud when I feel spiritually motivated but physically exhausted? Well, honestly, I don't like pray much tahajjud myself. I'll just be honest, I don't. So this wouldn't be like a good question for me to answer, right? But you can sort of. I'm not comparing the gym with tahajjud, but I'm saying motivation will only get you so far, and you know this yourself, right? I think you need to, in a way, understand that. I don't know how to explain this, but you need to invite pain. I know this is kind of hard to accept, but as someone who wants to become someone more consistent with tahajjud, let's use the gym. If you want to live a better life, it's going to require hard work. So I would just say instead of running away from the hard work itself, you need to invite it, bro, or sister, whoever's watching this, whoever is, you need to invite it. I think you need to understand that pain. You need to go through pain. So I wouldn't say don't run away from it. Yeah, you're physically exhausted, but that's exactly the point. You're supposed to be. This is why the people that pray tahajjud, they're mu'mins, right? Tahajjud is one of the characteristics of the mu'mins. Why? You think it's easy to be a mu'min? Do you think it's easy to get a nice body? Do you think it's easy to get good grades? So I think a lot of us, we're trying to get around the pain. What we need to do is we need to get straight through the pain. So if you can accept that, and if you can understand there's no way, there's no other way. Sometimes you're going to be motivated, which is amazing. Sometimes you're not going to be motivated. That's fine. The physical exhaustion is part of the journey. Think about it like this. If you choose to make a decision to never quit praying tahajjud for the rest of your life, and I think that's something that I need to do as well, then you'll never quit praying tahajjud. Yeah, you'll maybe not pray for a couple of days, But if you tell yourself from today, I will never quit praying tahajjud until I die, then sure, you'll miss a couple of days. You'll miss some days around the week. Maybe you're not gonna pray when it's school time or something. But if you make a decision that I'm gonna pray tahajjud, that decision stays. So that's my sort of my you know what I'm trying to say? That's my answer to that question. If that makes sense. So I'm gonna stream for a little bit more. I'm gonna tell Instagram to join the stream. Um Where's my phone at? Guys, where's my phone? Have you guys seen my phone? Wait, actually, where's my phone? Uh, you have to become uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to be no. Yo, I can't read, guys. You have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. That was like a tongue twister and a half. Yes. Also, Salam alaikum Sofa. I remember you from the last stream. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me get my. Oh my God, where's my phone? All right, let me get my phone. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me just put this text box. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, sir. Oh crap. W dad for making the tea. W dad. W father in the chat. Wait, let me tell the Instagram people. I think I've dropped my phone so many times, like it's actually like acting up. Wait, what's? Oh, I think it's only one other person in the stream. I think it's only Safa. Safa. Oh crap! Hold up. I'm not being a good streamer. Oh crap! There we go. Everyone, join. Add a link. Wait, who's still on the stream? Someone type like a 1. Okay, so if I was on the stream, do you think constant scrolling feeds dopamine in a way that numbs our awareness of reality and our deeper purpose? Oh, 100%. Guys, I don't think you guys want me to rant, but I'm really against scrolling. Like this is like one of my pet peeves. One of my biggest pet peeves is scrolling. Oh my god. I can have like an entire like 3 hour lecture on just scrolling. And most of it is just gonna be like me like being really pissed off. But genuinely, I think scrolling is a cancer in the world that we're living in. I think it's a cancer that I okay. I notice a lot of us Muslims are falling into it. I feel like am I the only one that thinks like that, or is it true that is mostly a lot of us Muslims are falling into it? It does because if you think about it like this, scrolling is a yeah. I don't know. It just imagine distracting yourself from reality. How it's kind of really messed up if you think about it because you're taking away your own future away from you. This is how I look at scrolling. You see, a lot of people that I'll probably ask, and I've asked them before. I've asked many people before about scrolling. A lot of people just say, I just do it because I'm just killing time. In my opinion, that's one of the most craziest things someone can say. I'm killing time. Or is time killing you? People, I mean, I kind of understand now, and I don't want to be arrogant here, guys, but I kind of understand why people just kind of stay the way they are. There's a study done. There's a study done. The study was that I don't know how much percentage of the world, but most of the population, a lot of the percentage of the world, the majority of the world, or let's just say in a specific country, they die in the same wealth bracket. This is just focused on wealth compared to like other aspects that scrolling destroys. Excuse me. But let's just focus on wealth a little bit. Most people die in the same wealth bracket. I was watching a. That's kind of scary, right? Because I was watching a video or like like by a very old motivational speaker from the American motivational speaker, very old, very like from the 1960s or 50s, and this person was saying the reason why most people, of course, risk like Allah gives risk to whom He wills, 100%. But I'm just talking about the sabab, like the things that people do that limits them from earning the risk, right? This old American motivational speaker was talking about most people will never make it rich, and a lot of the reasons why is because they don't have adherence. They don't have adherence. I think he said adherence. No, it's not adherence. Sorry, he said something else. What did he say? Most people, they kind of just follow other people. I think something like that. They kind of just follow the world. They kind of just distract themselves to death. They kind of just follow society. Whatever society says, I'll do it. Whatever society does, I'll do it. They don't think about it. Think about it like this, guys. How do we allow ourselves to go from high school, university, job, death? How do we not question that? Why do we just all blindly go into that? High school, university, job, death. Most people would add mortgage in there, astaghfirullah, but most people would add mortgage in there. Most people would talk about, like, it scares me, guys. Think about it. Most people don't question at all. It's true, there are so many kinds of content to grip onto. 100%. Scrolling damages our mind by feeding instant dopamine, killing focus, control, awareness of real life and purpose. 100%. Right? You guys are speaking facts. MashaAllah. It's very dangerous. And it's seen as so normal. So normal. Like talking about this topic makes me wanna record videos on this channel again. But it's fine. I have other plans. You see, I say that, but like I did enjoy making videos on the channel. What, like, for those that are watching me right now on the stream, what type of videos did you really like about me? Like about my videos earlier? Like which types of videos did you come and subscribe? You know? Which ones did you watch? Maybe I can share my screen and we can go through my channel together. Give me 1 second. You guys are gonna see my screen, right? Screen capture. You guys are gonna see my screen, but that's fine. Don't worry about that because I'm gonna fix something here. Boom. Look at that. Okay, there we go. And then we're on my channel, everyone. Sorry, sometimes I mute my mic because there's like family coming over. All right. Who can see this? Type a 5 in the type a 1 in the chat if you guys can see this. A 1. Salammm alaikum, Iman. How's everything going, bro? Okay, 1, right? Okay, let's go over my channel a little bit. I'm gonna try to put the volume a little bit up, and we can reminisce over my old videos. But guys, tell me to like stop somewhere or whatever. But tell me which videos did you really like me, I guess. Like which ones did you start watching me from? Which videos hit you the most? We can go from the most recent to the most first ever one I made. Not on this channel, guys. I actually had recorded videos from this channel since 2016. But they were all like when I was super young. I made some dumb videos back in the day. This is like my first actual Islamic video. So we can I don't know which one. Okay, I'll just go for most popular because I know these 2 videos obviously the most popular, but these 2 videos people really like. And also this one. Yeah. The watches if you're 13 to 18 changed me. I wonder why. We can watch it together. I wonder why it really hit people. I'm not sure. But we can always check it out. Okay, let's check it out. Wait, can you guys hear that? I'm not sure if you guys wait, let me try again. You're 18 years old right now and you're a young Muslim. This video let me know if you guys can hear that. 2 years ago I was 18 and type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear it. If you guys, or just say I can hear it, or say something. Alright, done. Alright, cool. Let's go through it. I'm not gonna watch the entire thing, obviously. I'm not gonna make you guys sit for 21 minutes. If you're at the age, but I wonder why this video hit people. We can go to the comments. Please, if you're seeing this, make sincere dua for me. Like, I think this hit people a lot somehow. 13 to 18 years old right now, and you're a young Muslim. This video is for you. Because 2 years ago, I was 18, and 7 years ago, I was 13. Damn. This is what... See, I used to tell you guys, I used to make dumb videos online. I say dumb, but I really like them, but... That was such a lie, guys. My time is so valuable. Like, I really cared about my time. But I guess I was speaking some facts, right? Time zone from that time, from 13 years to 18 years. I went through a lot in those 5 years. I went through a lot. This is 1 year ago. 1 year passed by a lot fast. In terms of the COVID-19 thing, in terms of my iman, friend groups, different kind of friend groups, some of them not that good, and like depression. So I think I went through a decent amount to like kind of know what should you focus on as a 13 to 18-year-old. All right. What I like about your videos is how you raise awareness and speak honestly about what is destroying our ummah, like constant scrolling, and how you remind us to be warriors of Allah. That's so cool, bro. The reason it hit people is because it was something new and unique, at least at the time. Wow, really? What was unique about it? This is my deep down from my heart. I want to make this video, and I'll explain why I make these kind of videos. Anyways, if you're around this age, why was it unique? Why do you think? Really, wallahi, I hope this benefits you. I hope after this video, you can sort of find your vision. I would say that I did try a lot in my older videos. I did try. I put more effort towards them. 100%. As Allah already says, like, is it the age group? Yeah, I think in the Islamic space, this was one of the first ones, right? I'm not trying to be a sheikh or a scholar, I'm not any of those, but it means indeed, like Allah says, I have created jinn and humankind and mankind, except for them to worship me. So like that's our only purpose, is to worship Allah. So people felt like it was directed towards them. Yeah. Deeper than just that. So if you're around this age, let's get to work, let's get to business. I want to help you, inshallah. This is one phrase that I heard a lot when I was around your age, which was enjoy your life when you're young. Enjoy your life. And although that is true, I don't want you to waste, like, I don't want you to just not enjoy your teenage years, because you'll never get it back, right? Now there's two sides to this. The one side is like people enjoy too much. I think what this video was really good at is it changed people's viewpoints. It changed people's viewpoints on what is enjoyment, what is not enjoyment. And I think it made them realize, okay, the life I'm actually living is not fun. This is what I always say. The life that most people are living is not fun. It's not actual enjoyment. The bit about changing your mindset, subhanAllah, what you said was unlike anything I've heard before. SubhanAllah. Guys, stop the glaze. Stop. I'm kidding. Appreciate you guys. May Allah bless every single one of you. Wait, I keep going back to this. The vid about changing your mindset, subhanAllah. Changing my mindset? Wait, which video specifically? Can you tell me? We can go through it. There was one video that changed me the most, and it was you saying, like, if you're gonna stay like this, then khalas, don't be disappointed. Then you quoted, Allah does not change. Yeah. Chase pleasure all day, and there's the other side where kids, they just like grind, and they never got to experience their younger years. There is a fine middle. We have to first define what is enjoyment, what is fun. Because if your fun is playing video games, and I'm gonna get straight to the point, bro. Like if you feel like threatened, or if you feel like, oh, here we go again, this guy's talking about video games and TikTok, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. I think this is one of the biggest things that's destroying the Muslims, younger Muslims. Yeah, I guess in this video I was very direct. It hit people differently. When I said, yeah, I'm gonna talk about TikTok and video games, because these are topics that, okay, these are the things that a lot of us are doing. Okay, Muslims, whatever, we're all like, not Muslims or non-Muslim. Kids are indulged in these habits and in these apps, right? So this video will only hit those that are really suffering with TikTok, that are really suffering with video games. I'll say like this though. People typically change when they're in severe pain. People only look for a way out when they're in severe pain. So if you guys are struggling with change, oh crap, sorry, I dropped my phone. Sorry. But it's because you're not in severe pain. And you don't need to get yourself in severe pain. You need to understand the situation you're in. But that's a different topic for another day. We'll talk about it. The world even, these bad habits. So I'm going to talk about it, whether you like it or not. I hope you can listen to them, because it's going to help you if you stop doing them. So anyways, if your enjoyment is video games and scrolling and just chasing social media. Yeah, I used to really put a lot more effort in my videos. Let's go through some other videos as well. You were so straightforward, we just accept the truth in front of us. Yeah. 100%. You know, I think that's just who I am. I'm a pretty blunt person. And I think that's what I really like about myself. In that sense, yeah, I'm pretty blunt. You know? Here, let's go through some other videos. The reason why I pressed the most popular is because I guess it went towards more people. So you guys probably were more likely to watch these types of videos. How I became disciplined. But guys, you know, okay, you want me to explain why I stopped uploading on this channel? You want me to explain why? Let me know, because I can explain why. Yes. The reason, the main reason, okay, there's a couple of reasons, but typically one of the main reasons why I stopped uploading on the channel, it's just because I guess people just kind of just watch these types of videos and they feel productive. These videos were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna get motivated, and then tomorrow I'm going back to my old habits. No one was really taking the action, so I felt like I was just speaking to no one. Like, I'll let me go towards my channel. I'll show you when I started feeling off. Like at this point in time, I felt I enjoyed YouTube a lot. I really enjoyed YouTube, and obviously I wanted to make a business and stuff like that. So when more results came into the picture, like I started changing up my content around, I would say, around this point. Around Ramadan, I started to really change up my content because I wanted, to I wanted a business or something, out of this YouTube channel. But I guess the mistake was I ended up changing up my content. But to be honest, like I made these videos and I feel like it just kind of went over people's heads. The things I was saying, except like a couple of videos like this one, I feel like it went over people's heads. Like people just kind of watch them. Yeah, it's entertaining. It's kind of motivational. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me go back to my life. I don't know. And also a lot of it, I just felt kind of fake. Another big reason why I stopped is I just felt kind of fake. I felt kind of fake. I was going through a lot of internal issues. I'm still going through a lot of internal issues. Like you don't understand. I've been for the past entire week. I've been just journaling upon not even week, 2 3 weeks, but I've been journaling upon journaling upon journaling, just trying to fix my internal issues. I have a lot of weird traumas and stuff like that. Guys, I'm not like, okay, I'm not super traumatic, astaghfirullah. Like there's people in Palestine that are struggling, but I just mean like I have some weird, like a lot of limiting beliefs. So I'm working towards them. This is one of the reasons why I actually stream, so I can practice. Uh, you know. So hopefully, I'm just yeah. If you want, I'll talk about them if you guys want to. But people just watch them and then go back to binging. Yeah, like it's just Islamic. I don't know. It just kind of rubs off people's heads. By the way, I write every phrase that I really appreciate from you. You said once everything has been turned into pleasure. I like the video of laziness. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hopefully you're doing well, brother, or sister. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I just kind of stopped. You know. And also, I kind of just stopped enjoying, honestly. Kind of just stopped enjoying making videos. Like, if you guys can see this, when I started going business mode again, I started making like very different videos. You see? I don't know. I learned a lot of things. You know what? This channel taught me so much about work, about business, about content creation, about myself. You know? It taught me a lot. And I think it's a good stepping stone. Not gonna lie, you helped me a lot. But bro, your videos are so long, my attention span is cooked. But I really appreciate. A lot of people said that my videos were very long. Well, let me tell you this, brother. Let me tell you this. I think it's time to fix the attention span. Then I don't know if you're fixing it or not. If your attention span is cooked, well, let's fix it. It's not good to stay. It's not good to be cooked because you're not gonna get anywhere in life, right? Even if you are a good Muslim, you can't really be a good Muslim if your attention span is cooked. Yeah, you can, but you're not gonna be at your best self. So let's work towards that, bro. It's good that you recognize that. It's hard to stop once you feel the dopamine of views. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're really inspiring adults that are distracted in our generation, making them see like life differently. I hope so. You know what? I'll still occasionally make videos like this. Like, just a random chat here and there, talking about stuff like that. I deleted all my socials kind of, so we low key headed in the right track, I think. Anyways, how are you? Anyways, are you in uni? Yes, I'm in uni, brother. I'm not about it. It's good. Most of social, that's really, really good. That's really good. Now we gotta use the energy that you have now. I don't know what you're using it for. Maybe you're doing something really, really productive. Maybe you're half it or something. I don't know. But with all the energy you have now, right? Because you're not using socials anymore. Let's put that towards something that's gonna train your attention span. Something that takes some focus. Train your focus. If you're not already doing that, obviously. I'm sure you're already doing pretty good, mashallah. You know, it's one thing a YouTuber was saying. The YouTuber called Hamza. He was saying this. It's so insane that our generation, we're moving away from social media. Like, it's so beautiful. It's becoming normal now to be like, yeah, brother, I don't use Instagram, or it's becoming more normal. You know, like, wow. I'll be back. Just bring Aisha. All right, no worries. May Allah accept your prayer. You know what I'm trying to say? It's so normal. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I did not enjoy this part. I don't know if I'm still. Oh wait, let me show you here, guys. I did not. Am I still streaming? Okay, okay. I did not enjoy this part of my YouTube journey at all. Like, this part, I did not enjoy any of this. I mean, none of this I enjoyed. You know when, astaghfirullah, I hope my niyyah isn't messed up, but you know when you just kind of use Islam in a way like, oh, here's a productive Islamic routine life so that you can only attract Muslims. It was getting to that point. You know? It's like, oh, why Muslims need to get jacked? Or POV you're Muslim. Or, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I know I was making videos for Muslims, but I feel like I didn't need to add Muslim in every title. You know what I'm trying to say? So, again, with Allah's permission, like, AI type thumbnails. Yeah, I actually use AI. I paid for ChatGPT. But, you know, like, with Allah's permission, I could, again, upload a lot and stuff, but I'm working on some other things on the side and I'm really enjoying that. So, nah. Wait, what do you mean, nah? You mean the AI thumbnails? Yeah, yeah. The AI thumbnails are crazy. I thought I was doing something. You know, I thought I was being someone's, like, a real YouTuber by adding AI thumbnails. I was trying to imitate a lot of YouTubers. I was trying to imitate a lot of YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers. A lot of my video ideas were just kind of copied from other people as well. Obviously, I have my own opinions and stuff like that. I'm not just completely being fake and scamming people. No, what the heck? But a lot of it is just, yeah. I did not enjoy this point. Like, yeah, like Hamza, yeah, especially Hamza. So I saw Hamza making these kinds of thumbnails back in the day, and yeah, 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 100%. I agree. It's nice to see people are stepping away from social media or not using it in general. Yeah, yeah. You know, if you're gonna use social media, make sure you're creating. You know, make sure you're creating, not consuming. And if you need to consume, only consume things that you know that you need to consume. So things, but guys, YouTube is a gemstone. YouTube is something where you can literally learn anything about life, almost in a way. You can learn. May Allah put barakah in your time and efforts. Please keep working and making inspiring videos that truly wake hearts and remind us of our purpose. May Allah reward you for every soul you inspire. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. And good night. Assalamu alaikum. Are there any plans that you have regarding social media creation? Maybe not for this channel. I'll use this channel for fun. Like, I'll just kind of upload vlogs and stuff like that. Inshallah, when Ramadan comes along. Definitely, I think Ramadan vlogs are going to be so much fun. So probably that. Nothing that I'm gonna be focusing on. It's just I live stream for my practice because I want to get better at speaking and stuff like that. But it might be just like one of these videos. Like, if I have something I really want to say in my mind or something, then I'll just say it. probably end up doing like Ramadan vlogs. That would be really fun, right? I know like Halal Muad. You guys know who Ramadan vlog. His vlogs are always fun. Wait, what the heck is going on? Why is this like Ramadan log? No, vlog. Why? Astaghfirullah, there's like sisters on it. Why is it all shorts? Okay, there we go. What the heck, bro? Yeah. Ramadan. These are fun to watch, right? I mean, I don't watch much of these, like much of them anymore. I have nothing against them. I just don't watch much of this content. What's the time there, bro? The time is 6 p.m. Or it's about to be 6 p.m. Inshallah. We'll all be looking forward to your vlogs, inshallah. Guys, I'm really autistic. So like, I'm not actually autistic. Whoa. I'm not actually autistic. Whoa, relax. But I mean like, actually, I don't know if I'm autistic or not. What I mean is like, I'm really, it would be just like random things. Like me just doing random things. So if you guys are okay with that, that's, I'm not actually autistic, guys. Relax. Or am I? I don't know, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, you guys don't see this. You guys don't see this, right? But when I'm in my house, or like when I wake up, for example, when I'm making coffee downstairs before I sit at my desk and start doing work, bro, I'll just start like doing the most autistic things ever. Let me show you. Like, hold up. It's literally just like, by the way, if anyone has an autistic sibling or something, I don't mean it in a really like bad way. Can't be making generic vlogs. They're scripted. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm always punching like, something. I think I'm punching shaitan, but I'm always like boxing by myself. I don't know. I'm just like, I like having fun, So I'm always like doing random stuff by myself. I think you guys do the same thing. You guys, I think a lot of men do the same thing. Show us. No, bro. I'm not good at boxing at all, bro. Show us. I'll just be randomly dancing or something, like just being stupid. I want to see if I could relate. Nah, it's just me, like, yeah. So, wait. You want to see me dance? What the heck? No. I'm chill. Like, I'll just be making weird sounds, like, so, like something stupid, like you gotta show that in your vlog stuff that makes you unique. Yeah, talking about uniqueness. You know what's in this journal? It's all about, yeah, guys. I've had a very, very hard time being myself. What I mean by that is, I think some of you may know this, but what I mean by that is like, bro, my younger self was so insecure that I pretty much grew up trying to act or copy other people. I was never secure within how I typically act. So even before I live streamed, I was overthinking in my brain. Oh, like what if the viewers perceive me in a very weird way, or what if the viewers think I'm weird? And that's just because my younger self. Just read a random page from your journal. Alright, done. Alright, let's go. I'll read a random page. But they're all like just sad. I'm not gonna. No, they're not sad. They're just. I'm doing a lot of learning. Okay, I'll read from my other journal. I have 2 journals. I'll read from this journal, which is all about my gratitude. Like, oh, I'm grateful for this and that. And this is like more. The green one is more like technical stuff. Things I'm learning from books and videos and stuff like that. But let me read a random page that I think is good. Just read. I'm gonna read. Walaikum salam, Soli Cyber. Assalamu alaikum, Pluggy. Sup, bro? Pluggy, I DM'd you on Instagram and you never replied. I think I DM'd you like so long ago. I wanted to buy some of your lots, yeah. And you just never ended up replying. I'm like, oh wow, so I guess I'm not cool. I hope everything is doing well, Pluggy. Here, let me read a random page from the journal. Let's read today's journal. Here we go. I'll read this one. I'm grateful, alhamdulillah. So this is my journal. I'm grateful, alhamdulillah, to see another day. Made some good coffee, and I'm feeling excited. I'm grateful to work on my traumas and connect with my younger self. I'm grateful, making YouTube videos. Feeling of creativity. Now I seem so cringy to read this. I'm grateful for just making videos, guys. Yes. Always knew I was gonna be a YouTuber since I was 11 years old. Always. I can show you. Okay, I'll show you guys my older videos. That would be really fun, right? I'll show you my older videos. I'm grateful for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing me to grow, learn more things, becoming a better version of myself. I'm grateful for AMU Academy. I'm skipping over it. Yeah, low-key, bro. You caught me. I'm low-key skipping over it. But it's just like I'm grateful for such and such things, I saw you on my homepage. I don't check my DMs. My bad, chat. But I got you, bro. Yeah, give me your email. What do you mean free? No, it's fine, bro. I can. No, it's you. I don't want to get. It's not fair if I get something for free. Here, I'll give you my email and then tell me your lots. Show me because I really like your lots, mashallah. I also make some really good videos. Wait, let me send you my email. I feel like bro is skipping. Wait, what? I feel like bro is skipping over the line where he want to get married. Bro. It's honestly, to be honest with you, I mean, I definitely want a wife, but it's not like a big priority in my life right now. I actually haven't talked about marriage in this journal. I don't think so. I mean, I do want to get married. Who doesn't want to get married, guys? Who doesn't want to get married, So, yeah. Wait, why'd you delete your chat? What the heck? What age? Whoa, what are you talking about? What age? I'm thinking like 27. Oh, you mean what age I want to get married? Whoa. Yo, I was thinking something way different. I was thinking what age woman do you want to get married? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? No. Okay, what age? I mean, right now I'm 21. Inshallah, at 23 or 22. I know. It's not. Yo, bro, I thought you were saying what age woman you're. I'm like, what the? You're thinking like that, huh? Guys, is age just a number or what? Yo, watch the cops and every single FBI agent watching these videos, bro. I put my hands up. Astaghfirullah. What is up with it? Okay, let me send Pluggy the email. If you're still here, hold up. What's my email, guys? Do you guys know my email? Let me know in the chat if you know my email. Okay, my email is. Wait, how do I send it? I don't think Pluggy's even here. My email is when Pluggy is here. That's my email. I don't know. Wait, if I send my actual personal email, there's gonna be like weird messages. I don't know. So I'm just gonna send my other email. And if Pluggy sees this, he sees this. If he doesn't, it is what it is. I still get emails from people that are trying to like sell me stuff. Interesting. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I don't even upload videos anymore, guys. Here, let me send the email in the chat. Guys, don't spam my email with like weird stuff like, I just realized I need to get a haircut, bro. Freaking heck, my hair looks like a something crazy. Man, there's so many people that are joining the stream. Let's go, bro. The moment we talk about marriage, that's when everyone just gets like a mental like image in their head. Yo, let's go. Let's all join my stream. The moment we talk about marriage, everyone's like, wait, everyone in the chat overthinking? Wait, hold on. I want to read the entire chat. I'm missing out. I'm looking for my email right now. The moment we talk about marriage, everyone is like ready. Wait, let me. There we go. Email is in the chat, guys. Okay, let me read the chats because I missed out on a lot of cool stuff, I think. Are you on TikTok? No, I'm not on TikTok. I mean, I am on TikTok, but I don't use it. Oh wait, I'm really behind. What the heck? I want to get married when I could, when I could, like, when I'm disciplined and stuff. Getting married will help you become disciplined. Yeah. Okay, Okay, we'll talk about it. Trust me, just go through it. Just go through with it, and it'll help you become a better person. Wait, Halal Cookie, are you married, bro? It seems like you're married, right? I'm scared if I mess up because I ain't my best self. Well, you'll never be your best self, but I understand what you mean. Same with Iman. I think I need to develop more emotional maturity. Don't overthink. So Halal Cookie is saying, just get married. Just go for it. I don't know if I agree with. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have a discussion here, guys. Hold up. Mahi, is there a place where I can ask personal questions about life? Probably the streams, honestly, or you can ask my Instagram. I sometimes go on my Instagram. You can ask me there, inshallah. Yeah. Like, I'm only on the deen. But think about it. Being on the deen requires you to be in the dunya as well. Like, if you're on deen, that requires you to do good in this dunya as well, right? So Iman, by the way, marriage is very beautiful, and at the same time, it's so difficult. It's confusing. Everyone in the chat is overthinking. Okay, now I see why everyone's overthinking. Okay, not gonna lie, I feel like you wouldn't like my TikToks, and some parts of it is about marriage, though. No, I don't. I like marriage. It's not like I don't like marriage. It's just we'll have discussions. I'm a 171th follower on TikTok. Allah bless you. My parents allowed me to marry at such a young age. It's crazy. W parents. Yo, this is a W. Iman, bro, step on your game. Let's go. Let's get the good physique, but don't get the physique for the wife. Get it for Allah and yourself. Yes, you'll never be ready until you do something. 100%. Well, I'm just going through every single chat, guys. So give me 1 second. If you're in your 20s, I sent the LUTs, by the way. Oh, bro, thank you so much, bro. Wait. But that's not fair. I should pay for it. No, Pluggy? It's like you charge for the LUTs, bro. Okay. Wait, aren't you in Toronto as well? Don't you live in Toronto? Let me know. True. Time for debate. Wait. Yes, it's time for a debate. Yeah, bro. I live very close to Toronto. I don't live exactly in Toronto, but I live very close, like in the suburbs. I live in Brampton / Mississauga. Like, frick. I gave away my address. I'm kidding. I hope no guy knocks on my door tomorrow or tonight, and yeah, no sketchy guy. Hope no sketchy guy does that. Anyways, shouldn't the dunya revolve around the deen? Explain what you mean by that. You mean we should be doing stuff for the dunya stuff for the deen? Yeah, in a way, yeah, 100%. 100%. Guys, I think the OBS, like this website chat, not website. This software's chat is like very slow. It's not loading properly. Let me try. I don't know what's happening here. All for the benefits, inshallah. Perhaps more people will watch your videos if your videos look nice. 100%. 100%. May Allah bless you, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Inshallah, if you're ever in, do you live in, like, actually, you don't have to say where you live, because that's, yeah. But if you're in Toronto, inshallah, let me know. We can definitely meet up. I'll definitely, like to meet up with other brothers. I met a lot of brothers this year. I met so many brothers this year. It's like, it's crazy how many friends you can make if you just open yourself up. It's crazy. Even at the gym that I go to, I've been going to the gym for 2 years, and only recently in the last couple of weeks I started to really get to know people. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah, I can't open this chat for some reason. Collab, Mahin plug. I'm down. I'm down. Even though I don't upload much on this channel, but I'm down. Why not? Yo, Ramadan vlogs. I'm telling you guys that this is the wave. This is the wave. Ramadan vlogs, or like pre-Ramadan vlogs, or just vlogs. Why is the live chat not opening? I'm so confused. There we go. There we go. Inshallah, yeah. Wait, did we just stop talking about marriage? Where are the marriage people at? Let's talk about marriage, guys. Yo, marriage people, where are you guys at? There we go. Halal Cookie, you're like the face of the marriage the marriage people. Where are the other marriage peoples? Here we go. There we go. Now everyone's talking. There we go. And this is the funnest stream I've done. How old are you? I'm old enough, bro. I'm old enough. Why are you asking that? I'm 21. Definitely above age. Not above age. Above, what's the word? Of age. I'm definitely of age. All right, let's keep talking about marriage. I mean, do you have a good source of income to support? So this is my caveat here. This is my main issue. I say that, but I don't think it is. I think I have a lot of other big issues, which is why I'm not gonna get married. Inshallah, not right now. But I would say to sum it up, yeah, income is a big part. Like I'm not earning a massive amount of income to support a family and a wife right now, and I don't want to get married if getting a wife would kind of stop me from pursuing. I know that sounds kind of selfish, but right now I'm in the process of like building something, and I really want to put my really big time and effort into it, and inshallah it goes really, really well. I'm willing to wait 1 or 2 or 3 years for this thing to work out, and I'm willing to wait. I'm really just focused in the process, and I feel like if I get married right now, it's not gonna get just stop me with my focus, if that makes sense. So that's what I mean. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable, bro. I've said so many things about myself. My parents' mom wanted me to have an arranged marriage ever since I was like 15, but I just kept declining and saying I'm not interested. This is like the other issue. Not issue, I guess. This is like a problem that you wish you could have. I'm kidding. But yeah, like my parents, for example, they're more in line of me getting married later. Obviously, I've already convinced them that I'm not going to get married later. That's just not my thing. And they've accepted it. But other parents are like, they just want their kids to get married, which is also, I feel like that's sort of get married to who you want to get married to. Obviously, arranged marriage is good, like in a sense, or like don't get forced into it. Don't get forced into it. But of course, appreciate what your parents gave you as options. I don't think they would get me married fast because I have no income low, but they probably wanted to get something ready right now, if that makes sense. I don't know their plans. I think it's beyond income. I feel like income is just a representation of someone who takes responsibility. I think it's responsibility, bro. I got married at 25, and right now I'm 29. I'm Barik, bro. MashaAllah. 21 might be still kind of early. Yeah, but I have a question for you, Halal Cookie. Do you really think it's about the age? Or do you think it's more about maturity? Because back in the day, we can talk about it. Back in the day, I mean, kids my age, 21, would be married and have kids. Well, someone's calling me. I'll be back, yeah? I'll be back, guys. I'm back. Hmm. The chat's going off. I'm kidding. It's about maturity. It's definitely not about age. Yeah. Maturity 100% because you can find immature adults nowadays too. But mature teenagers, yeah. Being disciplined, being responsible also plays a role, I think. I've watched a lot of RLMs about men characters, and nowadays they're saying that, okay, we need that man with deen, but if he's stingy, I don't and don't have ikhlaq with his zawja, so don't marry. Yeah. Bro, I'll be honest, guys. Most of us, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Most of us men can't speak with a woman. And I'm not saying okay guys, don't take this the wrong way. Don't say now don't just go up to random women in school and stuff like that and speak with them. But what I'm saying is that most of us actually just can't speak with a woman. Like we don't know what to say. A lot of us. We're just kind of like we don't know how to make the marriage fun. You know? We don't know how to make the marriage fun. We don't know how to be the guy that she really wants. You know, if you guys are struggling with self-improvement, I will say, I will say, just build yourself up to the man. Build yourself up to the man, that woman, that other man that Allah admires, that Allah likes, that Allah loves. Just be the ultimate man. You know, this is what pushes me every single day. How can I be like the best husband for my wife? Genuinely. Like, how can I be the husband that like brings like real fun into the marriage? We can talk more about this. This is a topic that I really take that I'm really interested in. Obviously, marriage, but like more so this topic. Wait. I got a marriage question to ask. Well, what's the marriage question, bro? Ask, bro. Now 2025 is ending. How many marriage requests y'all got this year? Oh crap. Oh crap. I got one last. I got one last year, and yeah, that's it. No, but I didn't even like put myself out there. So how do you even get marriage requests? Like people like DMing you or something? Yeah, like someone. I got one last year. That's all I'll say. I obviously didn't go through with it. Otherwise, I would have a freaking ring. Are you and you need to have a lot of patience too? I think in a marriage for it to do well. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone? Yeah, you need to have patience. Marry the one who has basic deen and is not stingy and has an open heart. Assalamu alaikum. Did you hit the gym today? Obviously, I hit the gym, bro. Always hitting the gym. Let's go. Actually, am I even that big, guys? Hold on. Am I even that big? Let me just check my physique. Uh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yes, bro. Obviously, hit the gym. Got the glaze. I got the glaze. I'm kidding. May Allah bless you guys, bro. May Allah bless you guys. Yes, hitting the gym, getting a nice physique is very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling. It's not even, guys. It's not even. It's not even about Oh Mahi, how do I get jacked? Iman, I'm speaking to you directly. If you are in the gym or if you're obsessed with building a body, bro, this is addicting. You know, my life is weird if I don't go to the gym. So don't worry about staying consistent with the gym. Bro, just focus on building the most insane physique you can ever build. However long that takes. So, yes. Let me go through the that's why it's confusing because women can't know these things. Sometimes men act so good before marriage. Yeah. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. Walaikum salam. Aba Sin Saidi. If that how you say your name. Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. Me too. If we want good spouses, don't our spouses deserve amazing partners too? We all have to improve ourselves. Yeah, you know, there's a video that Hamza, the YouTuber Hamza, once made, and it was genuinely such a beautiful video because in the video he was just like, imagine you just improving yourself so much so that you can be the best husband for your future wife, and your future wife is also doing the same thing where she's improving herself so much so she can be the best wife for her future husband. Like that's so beautiful, bro. Like imagine, like because right now, I'll be honest, guys. This is gonna be my marriage offer. I'm kidding, but alhamdulillah, I eat clean. I eat clean. Um, I don't really use social media. I'm working on businesses. I'm working on content. Uh, I'm actually trying to stay away from plastic for specific reasons, so my testosterone's higher. Like I'm trying to optimize my life so I can really become the best version of myself for and also my wife gets the best version of me. But also like she like works on herself or works on her deen. She doesn't scroll. She eats clean. She's also on like this journey of improving herself. She stays away from the bad food. Like that's like imagine how beautiful that is, bro. Do you and everyone in the chat, do you think getting married at 18 is a good idea? Again, it's not really about the age, right? It's more about like immaturity and like I don't know how to say this from a I don't know how to say this from a female's perspective. Like how I think most people just chase marriage for the wrong reasons. But yeah, mostly DMs though. Low key, most of the time I just say whatever it is you like about me is the bare minimum you deserve, and then remove them. What the heck? It is weird. I shut them down. I don't know about it, bro. Dean Presence. He gets DMs, bro. It's 1:26 a.m. chat. I might head to bed, bro. But I'm not sleepy. Yo, you gotta hit bed, bro. You gotta hit the bed. Can you do a muscle up? Can I do a muscle up? Maybe. Maybe. I think I can. I have the strength for it. I don't know the way to do it. We gotta hit fusion together. Yeah, bro. Mustafa, bro. Let's hit fusion one day, bro. Like DM me on Instagram whenever you. Typically, bro, I go in the morning time. I don't go at night. So let me know, inshallah. I'm down, bro. I need to coach Mustafa to coach me, inshallah. We need another journal break. What journal break do you guys want? Like, what is this too hectic for you, bro? Is this topic too hectic? Wait, why isn't guys? Why isn't the chat refreshing? Random page. Walaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very early, so you can protect yourself from zina. Yeah, this is also one thing. Like, zina is massive, guys. Massive sin is also a massive. Like, it's so easy to get into zina, especially where I live. So easy. Astaghfirullah. May Allah protect us. This is what he was talking about. Wait, what do you mean he's talking about? What was he talking about? Alhamdulillah, change all in the entire family system to food and plastic to stainless. Let's go. W. 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 Wait. Reply. I had to search up what the reply to fi amanillah. I forgot how to reply to that. And apparently Google is saying wa antum fi amanillah. So there we go. May Allah bless you, bro. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. I heard treat your mom well because she is how you act with your wife when you're married. I heard that too. But also, like, the relationship you have with your mother, isn't it different to the relationship you have with your wife? You know? He said 6, 7. Oh my god, bro. Get off TikTok, guys. Get off TikTok. Stop using TikTok. Stop saying 6, 7. Please. That's actually true iman. Wait, what is true iman? What do you mean by true iman? Like, do you guys know the dangers of plastic? Have you guys learned about the dangers of plastic? It's good that Sister Neon is doing what she's doing with her family and making everything stainless steel, because plastic is wow, guys. Plastic is just, that's all I gotta say. It's wow. You know, men are becoming super infertile, right? A lot of it has to do with plastic. Imagine for the men in this chat. Imagine, like, you can have your own children. It's a big issue that we don't talk about this stuff. It's not common for the average person to know that plastic is making me infertile. Not just plastic, other stuff as well, but there's plastic everywhere. I remember my friend was like, I was telling him about this, and my friend was like getting scared. He's like, yo, there's plastic everywhere. There's plastic, like my pen is plastic. This is plastic. So it's scary. It's scary, you know? That's why I ended up buying like stainless steel's water bottles. I ended up like I just I mean I try to stay away from plastic now. Like you know it's very bad for you. What's my favorite food? Definitely steak. I like me a steak. Medium rare steak. If it's not a steak, do you take creatine? Yeah, I do take creatine. If it's not a steak, it's wait, I'm sorry. I had like a brain like rot moment. What the heck? My brain just turned into like a blank piece of like what the heck? If it's not steak, then it's pasta or something. So yeah, I know plastic is harmful for the environment, but I didn't know how affected. Yeah, like bro, you'd be surprised how plastic destroys us. It's it decreases testosterone for men, and because they have like estrogenic elements in plastic and stuff like that. So it's really sad. Just we gotta really make our make ourselves the best version of us. I feel like nowadays like it just we don't want I don't know why we don't think about being the best version of us. I don't know why. You guys know why people don't have this idea in their head? Like why don't people want to be the best version of themselves? Why? This is the question I want to ask you guys, and maybe you guys can help me answer this. Why don't people want to be the best version of themselves? What's the reason for that? When it comes to that question, I think you should ask a sheikh. I don't know. I can't answer what's haram, halal. I'm not sure actually about that, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't take steroids, obviously. But even if it was halal, I would probably, if steroids were halal, I would probably, when I'm really older, like 30, 40, maybe take it. If it was, obviously it's not haram. It's not. I wouldn't take it because it's haram. Because they're lazy. I think TikTok is making people lazy, binging. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I can't even blame them because at one point in my life, I was also doing the same thing. I was also doing the same thing. Like, guys, I was probably more of a zombie than most people that are distracted. I was more. I guess that's also the reason why I changed with the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal, because I just did it more. Wow, I was a dopamine crackhead, and so that I hit the pain tolerance way a lot earlier in my age, all with the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal. I feel like work, short form content distracts you from what you want. You just enter a slump and you ignore your problems. That's a big one. Ignoring our problems is a massive one. I think people want to be disciplined, but then society wakes up and start judging them, so they reverse into old routine. Yeah, you know why? Because you're doing something that people wish they could do. And so whenever you start becoming disciplined, people around you are like, "Oh, this guy is trying so hard, or this girl's trying so hard, or they're just trying. She look at her trying to become so," because they think that they think that you're one of them. They think that you're like the same as them. It's like imagine you guys are all in the same family, and one of the people in the family said, "I had enough with the way you guys live. I'm gonna change." Because they see you as part of them, they'll start judging you because they're like, "Whoa, you were like us all of a sudden. Now you want to change? Well, you think you're better than me?" Stuff like that. You see? They have normalized being lazy. Yeah, people chase to be comfortable and relaxed. They don't want to go through physical, mental trials as tribulations. You know, I'll be honest with this one topic of people want to become comfortable. You know, it's actually part of our human biology to be comfortable, right? You know this yourself. It's part of our human biology to be comfortable. So we're supposed to be comfortable. Human, like, this is why discipline is like celebrated. This is why people that are successful, they're successful for a reason. Why? Because despite the human urge to stay comfortable, this person overcame that urge and pushed past the discomfort anyway. This is why we admire people that work hard, because they push past the discomfort. So this is what I say. A lot of people ask me, Mahi, how do I wake up for Fajr? What's the rule? What's the way? The way is to push past discomfort. The issue is we try to avoid the pain. This is the issue. We want to wake up for Fajr, we want to lose weight, we want to get in shape, but we want to do it painless. That is the issue. Invite the pain. Be like the one person out of your entire city that pushes towards pain. You know? Be the one person. Because I had this problem when I tried to apply more deen to my life or doing more like gym, so they became my muftis and coaches. They don't judge the other that are living with no purpose. Yeah. People people start talking for you just doing something good, bro. Like everyone's just gonna try talking bad. Oh, look at Mahi, look at him. I'm sure my old friends would did that. Like, oh, he's trying so hard. He's trying to be like Andrew Tate, or they would say something. For me, I just give up when something hard comes my way. My mental health really challenges me to try and get up and improve myself every single day. Yeah, I mean, if you give up, which is normal, if you give up, which is always normal, like it's normal to not give up. It's not normal, but it's what you should do is get up and try it again. Get up and try it again. Like it's the basic things. But I want to say, like, if you're not gonna do something hard or beneficial, you're gonna do something not hard and not beneficial. So you make that choice in your life. Is rage baiting people hard? I don't know. I don't. That's a good question, actually. I mean, I don't really rage bait people, so I don't know. People do it all the time, though, right? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It is a test from Allah. Back during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet that the struggle was against the disbelievers. Nowadays, is yeah, overcoming the comfort. Bro, our enemy is ourselves. Yeah, you can't always run away from your problems. You have to run to it and tackle it hands on. Yeah. But the one who doesn't stop and broke that thing in and stay disciplined, trust Allah. So when you achieve that thing, people ask you how you do it. 100%. It's like people think you're overnight success. People think you're overnight success. They think, oh, this guy just like somehow did it. They don't see the hours of work. They don't see the hours of work. And they'll never see it. Guys, the life that we're in, it's gonna be rare. We can't expect the world to be on this path. My job and your job is just to keep spreading this message, and the people that accept it, they accept it. But I don't know, this is gonna sound so harsh. I hope this is not true, bro. But most of the world they're just gonna sort of just kind of live just mediocre. I hope it's not true. But that's what it seems like. But the one who doesn't stop. Oh yeah, I read that already. What is rage baiting? I don't know. Rage baiting is like making someone mad. Like you're saying something to make them mad. I think that's what it means. Just remember, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can handle. Yeah. Yeah. There was like a specific tafsir I heard of that verse. I forgot. Oh man, I forgot what that was. Like a very good tafsir I heard of that verse. I don't know if you can search it up, but لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Yeah. That verse was misunderstood, right? So, like there was like a tafsir about it, like a specific. Now you guys gonna make me search this up. It's good. Wait. La Allah does not burden a soul. No, Allah does not burden a soul more than it can be. It's like a specific tafsir about that people. Where can I find this? Yeah. I saw this video. I don't know. Hey, let me share my screen so we can all watch this. Can you guys see this? Type 1 in the chat. Alhamdulillah for Islam. Someone type 2. 1. Okay. 3 ones by the same person is crazy.
Alright. The translation of this verse is really wrong. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Everyone translated as Allah will not try you with something that's more than you can bear. And it's not what the verse says. I know we use it makes us feel better and stuff, but if we were to take it to its logical conclusion, it would probably make us feel worse. It has to kind of actually make us feel worse. Because how can you say that? I always thought, like, what are you going to say? You say to the person whose family members have all been killed and they're dying of starvation and so on, you go to them, you tell them, don't worry, Allah won't test you with more than you can bear.
Turn the volume up, bro. We can't hear the video. Oh, damn. Wait, hold up. Let me... Hopefully it's good now.
Translation of this verse is really wrong. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Everyone translated as Allah will not try you with something that's more than you can bear. And it's not what the verse says. I know we use it makes us feel better and stuff, but if we were to take it to its logical conclusion, it would probably make us feel worse. It has to kind of actually make us feel worse. Because how can you say that? I always thought, like, what are you going to say? You say to the person whose family members have all been killed and they're dying of starvation and so on, you go to them, you tell them, don't worry, Allah won't test you with more than you can bear. Something's a little bit like doesn't work here, you know? It's not what it says, actually. It says that beyond your capacity, you're no longer responsible. There's no taklif after your capacity. Then what does the verse come after? The dua, this is what the point is. The dua that comes right afterwards is رَبَّنَا لَا تُحَمِّلْنَا مَا لَا طَاقَةَ لَنَا بِهِ. Oh Allah, don't put upon us that which we have no capacity for. Okay? This is we don't want that. And if that was to happen, it is possible to reach a place where we're not actually responsible after it. It's much more, what it's actually saying is actually much more merciful than how people often understand it. And the way that people understand it, sometimes it like leads to maybe like a little bit of not really, what's the word? Like a lack of emotional intelligence with the situation, you know?
Wow. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that?
This is what the point is.
Wow. Yeah. It's they're not responsible for what comes after it. So wow, that's that means that they're really at their capacity, and whatever happens after, Allah got it covered in a way, you know. Excuse me. So it's pretty interesting. I heard this and searched it up. Yeah, never thought of it that way. Yeah. I think I watched just a long time ago. It just kind of came on and recommended. Randomly came on and recommended. So yes. Oh, let me make this bigger. Where is the chat box? There we go. وَإِيَّاكُمْ. Yeah. Subhanallah. Man, we should be watching like more videos, huh? That'd be kind of fun watching videos together, low-key. What other videos do you guys want to watch? How to survive every Apex pattern. I don't know if I want to watch that video, honestly. Wait, what time is it for you guys? I know for those in the UK and stuff, 11:48. Yo, 6:50. Also, halal cookie is like in the East Coast EST timing. For me, 7:40. Mashallah, bro. You wake up early, bro. You wake up really, really early. I was just talking to my mother about, because you said you're from Malaysia, right, Iman? I was talking to my mother about Malaysia today. I was like, I want to go there, bro. Inshallah. I'm 2 hours past my bedtime. Is that a W or a L? Hope it was a W. Hopefully this stream was actually like worth. I'm telling you right now, to like, if you read the book, I haven't read it properly, but what I know a little bit about sleep, if you read the book called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker, not gonna lie, bro, 2 hours of sleep, I sometimes do it too. It really messes up your sleep like crazy. Like it messes up your health for the entire next couple days. Wait, let's read the first. It's a W. If it was a W, then it's a W. Wait, hold on. Let me. Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. You're on holiday, so we can wake up later. Yeah, but that's not. Oh, I'll tell you about it. Hold up. Let me read this book. Let me open the first page of this book. So, something I learned about sleep is sleep regularity. Sleep regularity is more important than what time you wake up and what time you sleep. Is sleeping at the same time and waking up at the same time every single day. That's more important than like me sleeping at 8 p.m. and waking up at 5 a.m. That's sleep regularity. Hold up, let me try finding this. Let's read the first page together. Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay. Hopefully, type of one if you can see. I keep asking that. Type of one if you can see this. Okay. One. Okay, done. Okay, cool. This is called Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. He is a doctor, obviously. He's PhD. Alright. Part 1. Mashallah, Iman. That's really good. Part 1. We're only going to read the first page, inshallah. To sleep. Do you think... Can I not freaking read? Do you think you got enough sleep this past week? Can you recall the last time you woke up without an alarm clock, feeling refreshed, not needing caffeine? If the answer to either one of these questions is no, you are not alone. 2/3 of adults throughout all developed nations fail to obtain the recommended 8 hours of nightly sleep. I doubt you are surprised by this fact, but you may be surprised by the consequences. Routinely sleeping less than 6 or 7 hours a night demolishes your immune system. Brother Halal Cookie just said, I slept 3 I sleep 3 hours. Yo. Alright. Let's forget that. Let's forget that. Routinely sleeping less than 6 or 7 hours a night demolishes your immune system, more than doubling your risk of cancer. Insufficient sleep is a key lifestyle factor determining whether or not you will develop Alzheimer's disease. Inadequate sleep, even moderate reactions for just 1 week, disrupts blood sugar levels so profoundly that you would be classified as pre-diabetic. Short sleeping increases the likelihood of coronary arteries becoming blocked and brittle, setting you on a path toward cardiovascular disease, stroke, and congestive heart failure. Do you realize that we're like a couple of lines in and he's just been spitting just all the bad stuff? He just, wow, like what the heck? And you know what? 90 probably if I had to make a guess, 95 to 96% of the people reading the first page, they already feel targeted, including myself. Honestly, it's only recently that I started to take sleep more seriously, and I'll explain why. I'm gonna give you guys a very, very good lesson here. So everyone, stay tuned after we read this page. By the way, what other books do you guys want to read? We can read. I saw a YouTuber, Hamza. He was reading Mein Kampf. You guys know what Mein Kampf is? Don't know why he was reading on the. Anyways. Let's go back. So, well, let me just refresh the chat because it's like sort of messed up. All right. Where are we? Fitting Charlotte Bronte's prophetic wisdom. Prophetic was astaghfirullah. No. What prophetic wisdom, bro? Who's Charlotte Bronte? She's not prophet. What the heck? The ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. Sleep disruption further contributes to all major psychiatric conditions, including depression, anxiety, and suicide. Perhaps you have also noticed a desire to eat more when you're tired. This is no coincidence. Too little sleep swells concentrations of a hormone that makes you feel hungry while suppressing a companion hormone. Yeah, you're just gonna get fat if you sleep bad as well. This is my commentary on the book, right? Despite being full, you still want to eat more. It's a proven recipe for weight gain in sleep deficient adults and children alike. Worse, should you attempt to diet but don't get enough sleep while doing so, it is futile since most of the weight you'll lose will come from lean body mass, not fat. That's so. Imagine sleeping less, you're trying to lose weight, and your lean body muscle / mass is going away, not your fat. So what are you gonna be at the end of the cycle? Are you just gonna be a blob? If your lean body mass goes away, you're just gonna look like a slime. No? Add the above health consequences up and a proven link becomes easier to accept. The shorter you sleep, the shorter your lifespan. I'm making it so dramatic. The old maxim, I'll sleep when I'm dead, is therefore unfortunate. Adopt this mindset and you will be dead sooner. And the quality of that shorter life will be worse. The elastic band of sleep deprivation can stretch only so far before it snaps. Sadly, human beings are, in fact, the only species that will deliberately deprive themselves of sleep without legitimate gain. Yeah, I mean, this is the entire thing is just going to be us learning how bad not sleeping is, right? Obviously. If you want to read this book, I'm going to start reading this book after I finish the book I'm going to read, inshallah. But I'm going to give you guys a good lesson if you guys are still here. Hold up. Are people still here? Yeah. Do you know Sonny Faz? Yes. I do know Sonny Faz. I really like Sonny Faz. Mashallah. Okay, there we go. Read books about my country, about Malaysia. What do I read books about? What do I Introduction to Kuala Lumpur. That's like a city, I know. What about Sonny Faz, by the way? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out. You guys keep typing in the chat. Give me 1 second. What the? Search engine. Okay. Google. Okay, now it should be. There we go. We can read about Kuala Lumpur if you guys want to. I don't know. Malaysian books. But let's go through the chats. Christian preacher lost his life visiting. I saw that. His videos are fun to watch. I used to watch them a lot actually during Ramadan. His videos are really fun to watch, but I just haven't been keeping up with his pace much. But I know he makes videos with Unk, right? What's his name? I call him Unk. He's not Beck Lovers or something. That's pretty fun. Beck Lovers. But I got the Ramadan breath. Ramadan breath. What the heck is that? What does that mean? Beck Lovers is so funny. Yeah, Beck Lovers. But let me guys teach you a good lesson. If you haven't been sleeping that well, or you haven't really been taking your sleep seriously, right? If you haven't been doing any of that, let me give you a good reason to how you can fix that. The reason why is because of this. Okay, so I remember this one day I went to this blood to get my blood test done, right? I went to get my blood test done, and it was like a while ago, right? It was like last year or something. And when I was waiting for for my turn, in the on the screen they had like a screen, like a bunch of TVs, and they were talking about like healthy foods. So they were like giving information, right? Good information, like, oh, you should be eating this food and this food. So I'm just kind of watching it, and they're like, one of those like types of videos, or not videos, but one of those types of information that people say, which is, yeah, if you eat strawberries every single night, do you know that your blood cortisol? Do you know that your cardiovascular health actually increases? So it's one of those types of things, right? So I was just kind of like looking at the TV, and they're like, do you know if you stop drinking coffee at 3 or something? It's one of those like, no one gives a crap about it. And I remember like most people, right? Like my uncles and stuff like that. Whenever they bring like a fruit in the house, he's always like, yo, Mahi, you should be eating this fruit because it's so good for your health. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, this is the reason why none of us change. I'll explain why. Do you think anyone that looks at a TV screen that says eating vegetables will increase your energy levels, unless someone is struggling with like depression, like if it's not, how do I say this? Eating pomegranates helps you with your blood sugar or something. If someone's struggling with that or something, okay, they're gonna take that advice. But most of the world is not gonna take that advice, right? Sorry. Most of the world is not gonna take that advice. Oh, like eating this gives you healthy blood. Like no one gives a crap about healthy blood. You know what people give a crap about? Their life situations. People give a crap about their grades. People give a crap about their manhood. They give a crap about being attractive to the opposite gender. Let's use sleep the same way. Guys, if you don't sleep on time, that is a very Jeffrey behavior. You know what Jeffrey means? Jeffrey means someone who just does instant gratification all day, not successful, kind of like a loser. I'm not calling you guys losers. I'm just saying. Let's link sleep to not our cardiovascular health. Let's link sleep to our manhood. Can we do that? Can we link sleep to our self dignity? Because that, yes, we should. Can we link sleep to depression? Yes, we can. A lot of us are depressed and lazy and unmotivated because of sleep. We should be linking sleep because of that. You know? So if you guys are not taking your sleep seriously, it's because it's not filling a need for you right now, right? Oh, I'll just sleep later. Unless you're in like a life and death situation, sleep's gonna be a lot more important. So let's change the way we view sleep, food, other stuff in life. And you'll see that you'll be a lot more consistent with your sleeping schedules. I've started to become a lot more consistent with my sleeping schedules. You know, alhamdulillah, I started sleeping at around. I get tired at around 9:30 to 10:30. Wait, my mom's calling me. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to leave soon. Gotta help my mother downstairs. I'll leave at around 10 minutes and go to sleep. For those that need to go to sleep, is taking sleeping seriously really that effective? Bro, sleep is linked to your. How do I say this? I'm gonna share something with you guys. If sleeping 8 hours a day could add 3 extra years to your life, but you're spending 1/3 of your life asleep, are you gaining time or losing time? Well, you're losing more time if you don't sleep. But it's not just about gaining life or gaining life. Or I'll explain. I think 5 to 6 hours is enough, but at a perfect sleeping time, it depends on your quality of sleep. But okay, I'll say this, right, sister Neon. I'll say this. Getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep, right? We need to be sleeping, or we need to be in bed at least 1 to 2 hours earlier. So let's just say we sleep at 12, we wake up at 6. That's 6 hours, right? But we need to be in bed by 10:30. You know why? Because just being in bed doesn't mean you're sleeping, right? Like, sure, you can get to bed at 12, but does that mean that you fall asleep at 12? No, it doesn't. It means that it's gonna take you a while, and you're gonna go to sleep at around 12:30, maybe once. You actually get like 5 hours of sleep or 4 hours of sleep. Sleep is crucial for brain development and memory retention. 100%. If sleeping 8 hours a day could no, I've already answered that question, right? Gaining time that is efficient. Imagine living with no sleep. Yeah. Allah says in a way in the Quran as well, talks about sleep and like the night and the day, and how the night is used for a rest so that we can wake up the next day to gain the barakah and the bounty of Allah. We need to rest. I guess this is probably why I'm not disciplined to work on myself. A big reason why. I'm gonna share something with you guys. Hold up. Inshallah, I'm gonna leave in like around 5 minutes. Inshallah. Let me see if I can find this. Where is this? Excuse me. All right, I found it. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. I have to go to my night shift now. I had a fun time talking to everyone in this live. May Allah give barakah anytime. Thank you so much for joining, bro. You made the chat really fun, bro. You made the stream really fun. May Allah bless you. Stay safe, inshallah. Have a good night, bro. Oh yeah, we're talking about sleep and you have a night shift. I guess it's different for you, right? Hold on, let me share something. Here we go. Wait, why can't I make this smaller? Alright, guys, can you guys see the screen? Yes or no? Yes in the chat. No in the chat. Yes. No. Yes. No. Type a 1 if you can see this. He typed the one before before I said it. Type a one if you can see the entire thing. The entire thing. Like the entire. I made this for like another channel. Uh, but let me just tell you some of my viewpoints. When I changed, guys, the way I took my sleep seriously, not just sleep, the way I took my life seriously is exactly this. We can see the whole screen. Well, that's the entire point, bro. That's the entire point. Can you guys see my ugly old face here? Can you guys see this? Yes, yes, right? This is Iman Godzi. If you guys didn't know, he's a YouTuber. Yeah, okay, done. Okay, cool. So my beliefs about the average world changed. So around this time, I was like a regular kid. I know, right? Around this time, I was a regular kid, right? I was just like on TikTok until 6 a.m. Literally, just sins upon sins upon sins, video games all day. Just finished. I was finished. Dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. Just dopamine crack addict. I was the king of dopamine back then, right? That's like the most fastest way I can say. Obviously, there's like specific stories I can talk about later. But around this time, guys, Andrew Tate started to become really famous. A lot of you influencers like Iman Gaji started to become really famous, and they started to get on my feed, and they started to talk about how, average world, how most people are distracting themselves to death. Most people don't live fulfilling lives. Most people die average. Most people die broke. Most people just talking about the average world. The more he was talking about them, like, yo, this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. Until months and months later, I fell into the biggest rut, right? Of one of the biggest ruts of my life, right? So after like 4 months after this point, this is when I was in Bangladesh back home. When I came back to Canada and school started, first semester of university started, around like October, 3 months after this point, I was in the worst point in my life, 2022. And then the more I was in a bad place, the more these people, like their content really stood out to me. Oh, like, yeah, guys, the world is like this. Most people die broke. Most people are unhappy. The Matrix, this, and you know what? I believed in it, obviously. So then I started to talk about, like, these are some of the things I changed my beliefs on. So one of my beliefs that really got in my head was like, most people are distracting themselves and then being used for the Matrix. I know this might sound cringe to some of you guys, but it is what it is. It is like, if you think about it, most people are just kind of working jobs that they don't like, and they're being used for the owners of the jobs to make more money off them. Wow. The university problem, I started to see it as like kind of worthless. The 9 to 5 problem, I didn't want to work a 9 to 5 job. I realized that it's a trap. All this stuff, right? The retire when you're 60 problem, how the world nowadays, like most people, they retire when they're 60 years old. And then they're like, oh, now I have enough money to enjoy my life. But then you're like 60 years old. The bad habits problem. This is what's the big one, right? Making people absolutely depressed and mediocre. So the more these beliefs, these videos, their ideas started to embed into my mind, how men are not men anymore, how men are weak. I felt weak. I resonated with it. I was part of the weak men. The more I started to dissociate myself from who I used to be. I wanted to become a new man, a new person with new goals. I wanted to live complete different life to who I was before. Complete different life. So you start to feel different from other people around you. You realize you want something bigger. So then, once you realized you don't want to live like the rest of the world, you start to see a different version of yourself, right? So like, oh, I see most people not take responsibility over their lives. They don't wash their dishes. They keep their room dirty. They procrastinate things. Most people are sort of just, die. They die broke. All of these things. I wanted to become a new version of myself. I wanted to become disciplined, but this time I wasn't running away from discipline. I invited discipline. Discipline actually became, So, yeah. So then, let me go to the next page. Where's the next page? There we go. This is from like a video, by the way. So it's not like you won't understand a lot of the things, like, right? But this is kind of how I fell in love with self improvement. Instant gratification is what keeps people depressed, lost, broke, and mediocre. Discipline is freedom. Pushing past discomfort is freedom. It 5x my mental health. It made me happier. It made me more confident, more attractive, whatever, improve my mental health. I became more proud of myself. I started to become more mature. I started to achieve more and more and more things. Going to the gym, again, life all became progress. Life became, how can I improve my mental health? How can I not do the bad habits, and how can I do more good habits? How can I make myself the best version of me? This is why sleep is so important now, right? Because I started to focus on the things that really improve my mental health. Whatever that makes you fulfilled, do it. Sleeping early, waking up early, working hard. This stuff all makes you fulfilled as a human being, as a person. So obviously you're going to want to do that, right? Obviously you're going to want to sleep early. Now, before, like, oh, what's the point of sleeping early? Once you realize that life is all about improving my mental health, and the way you improve your mental health is by doing the good habits and delayed dopamine, delayed gratification, improving yourself, which gives you real time fulfillment. So yeah, that was my lecture. My lecture done. I think I think everyone just left, but yeah. Hold on, let me stop this screen sharing. Hold up, where is it? Let me. How do I do this? Fit the screen. There we go. Done. Mashallah, thank you so much, bro. See, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair. Yeah, I don't think I'm that mature. I'll be honest. I think I have a lot to work on though. Like, I'm not perfect. There's so many days of the year that I slept late. Like, obviously, but it's just, now you know why you should be sleeping early. But you know what's crazy? I'll say this. Discipline isn't really that hard. Like, sleeping early isn't that hard. Waking up early isn't that hard. Doing the good habits, making videos, going to the gym, it's really not that hard. It's not. Like, now I understand. You know, when I used to be new to self improvement, I used to watch Hamza, and Hamza used to say this one thing. Hamza used to say, guys, I'm not a hard worker. And I used to be like, how? You know why? Because it seems so hard, right? Imagine this guy goes to the gym, he wakes up early, he eats clean. How's that not hard? It's not hard for me now. You know why? Because this is what's fun for me, right? If this is what's fun for me, then it's not hard, right? I don't have to work hard to go to the gym. Going to the gym is like brushing my teeth. And you only get to this level, I guess, once you stop doing everything else that most people are stuck doing. So I don't think I worked that hard on it, but may Allah bless you guys. You know, it's actually really easy to be disciplined because, I mean, it's hard because of so many distractions. But I would just say most of the distractions is just, you know, like they don't really give me an urge. Still, there are people they didn't recognize that they have to do something and change themselves. They just chase the world without thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I do agree with that as well. I mean, the fact that you guys are here as well, it's not normal, right? It's like, that's the topics that we're talking about. It's not normal to most people. Most people, I don't know what they would be talking about. You know, I heard someone say, every day you choose between two hearts: the heart of scrolling, not working out, etc. You become unhealthy, unfulfilled. You choose the heart of self improvement. You have to choose one. Yeah. Yo, bro, your mom's still waiting. Yo, thank you so much for reminding me, bro. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna leave in like 2 minutes. Wait, I'm gonna set like a reminder. You know, that was a good reminder. All right, 2 minutes, inshallah. Me also, I was chasing, but at the same time, I was thinking, what is the purpose in this life and this stuff? Yeah. What is the purpose, bro? You already 6 minutes past the reminder. I remember Safa was reminding me last time, right? Remember that? I was like 1 hour past my. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Like, you know, when you're in the zone, you just don't want to stop. Do you guys like these streams? Is it fun for you guys? Yeah, because I was so sleepy. I had to track it. Well, yeah. I mean, did you just give up on tracking now? It's probably gonna be like the last stream again. Of course. It's probably gonna be like that last stream. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. I like the streams a lot. They are really beneficial. Maybe I'll stream more often, especially because right now I have a month break. I don't have university for like a week, inshallah. So I look up to you. May Allah bless you, bro. Let's keep grinding. Oh, let's keep going. The more I discover myself, the more I'll share stuff with you guys. You know, I'm still in this journey. Like, still in this journey. All right, the timer went off. The timer went off, guys. Inshallah. Thank you so much for joining. May Allah bless you guys. And inshallah, we might be back here tomorrow. If Allah wills, we'll be back here tomorrow, inshallah, I think. Around the same time, right? Actually, no, bro. Safa, you gotta sleep. What time you guys think? See, I have stuff to do as well, you know. Okay, maybe around the same time, but we'll try to make the stream short. So, like, Safa can go to sleep. Yeah, 2:21 is crazy. 12:21 is crazy. That's no. We can't allow that. No way. Maybe we'll do like a shorter streams. And but this was a very fun stream. This was the longest stream so far. And this is the best stream. Alhamdulillah. Best stream. So what is going on? Guys, 3:21 a.m. We're just reading a book about sleep, guys. What the heck is going on? We just read we had like an entire conversation about sleep. Alright, guys, get to sleep, inshallah. May Allah bless you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. If I stream, inshallah. So, yeah. Salammm alaikum. Bye. Good night, everyone.